know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the rain. And I guess a couple of people out there cannot stand the rain either. The Most High and Big Mama. You know, the purple rain. 23 on the clock. Can't stand that for some reason. And actually, here it's kind of a little bit windy. Like Nelson, you know? But I really, sincerely, 47 on the clock, hope that you are doing better than a beast. 51 on the clock. Okay? Hope you're doing way better than a beast. And really, I don't like to use that word hope, because it either it is or it isn't. That's they got you. See, they got that word hope-y. It's actually hope-y. You know, H-O-P-E. It's really an E in there. Okay, 114 on the clock. And so they went ahead and did that Hopi thing, you know, for hope and change, and even to go ahead and give the Hopi the Indian is the name, and that's not even the real fucking name. You know, I don't know if you watched him already. Lee Brown, you know, standing up there, a young buck. I guess got a cane, you know, similar to Big Daddy canes. You know, as a shepherd might walk in the, you know, Psalm 23. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not fear or walk, you know, through walking through the shadow of darkness. Why? Because their rod, okay, that rod is a rod inside of our, you know, the eyes. And the eyes, again, is not singular. It's on the pineal gland up there. You know, that has many, many, many eyes. 2:16 on the clock. Okay? Many, many eyes. They only wanted to reduce it down to one fucking eye. One algon. You know? And that shit is... I guess it worked for this world for a little while. But, so that rod, as in Rod Hayes, you know? We had a Hayes president, matter of fact, you know? A couple of them, I think. You know, even with Hoover going straight up into USC, Trojan and shit. A Trojan horse right here, LA, you know? And they are a part of the rampart. You know, the ram, the Aries and everything, because the Aries, you know, they fucking, like Rich Lop said last night. He said, I don't think he's ever heard an Aries apologize, you know, 3:13 on the clock, and even on, you know, 73 or 37, it goes right down rampart, you know what I'm saying? Right down rampart, you know, however you want to flip it. But it was kind of fun with Nelly, you know, don't take no offense. You know what I'm saying? Good publicity, bad publicity. Everyone can go ahead and should be able to work with that shit. Everybody else been having to work with that shit, you know, for a long time. And so it might be not the type of shit that motherfuckers want to work with, but you know, I gotta work with that shit. And so, yeah, I would take it and use it to whatever publicity. I don't know if you're retired. Nelly, Yellow Belly, you know, with that baseball one. That's the baseball, you know, batter up, you know. And I guess everybody was out there having some fun. You know, they've been having some fun and everything. Been having fun. And there's nothing wrong with having fun. Just so long that fun don't turn into a funeral. Funeral, you know? Because the funerals are, they move people differently. Like me, mama, me grandmama, and me papa. 4:11, 4:56 on that clock. 5 on a dot. So new stars seeds have been here for a while. New star seeds are on the way. Because that old star, these old stars, who's been pretty much pulling the wool over a lot of people's eyes. Woolly, 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 bully. Which is yellow backwards. Woolly, woolly. Woolly, woolly, bully. Yeah. And so they was operating with fucking Taurus, which is the lowest. Again, on the, what do you call it? Oh, here's the thing right here. Look, so I can show you. So there's many eyes on this right here on this what do you call here, our pineal gland, and this is a baby one. So just think if yours is a little bit bigger. Let's think if your pineal gland was a little bit bigger. How many eyes you gonna have? More than 604? More than 64? More than 64 on the clock. More than 64. And that's their root on that shit. That's their root. They made themselves square with that shit. They even tried to go to the quad and everything, but that's about the limitations that one can go ahead and do right here. You know what I'm saying? Those are the limitations on these quads right here. One can do. You can only get those angles out of there. But not all angles are going to trap all angels. Okay? Not all angles are going to trap all angels. Malachim 7-0 on the clock. Malachim, okay? And been a very interesting part of the day, I really had to get up out and to get some thanks to, I guess I'll go up backwards, Lady Tiffany. 7:03 on the clock, 7:30 on the clock. Lady Tiffany, she is, I guess they did the same thing to you, and even, kept the first name and shit and everything, you know what I'm saying? Kept the first name with 2 different last names, Womack and White. I always want to be White, that was Evelyn White to Mickey White to Jasmine White, because we know that, how blackity black that it really is. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's reality right there on a large, on a many bitty basis, many bitty cities, many towns, many browns, many clowns. It's happening right now, Whether they're lighter shade of brown, darker shade of brown, straight black doo-doo. It's a straight black doo-doo. And again, everybody can wipe their ass. Everybody can wipe their ass, but they don't want to. They just want to sit in the filth. Wish it around, miss it around. And everybody got choices. E40. It's actually coming down here to, a theater I passed down here. Him and Too Short coming down here to a theater. I'm not sure which one it was, but I saw it. That's kind of cool. Then Lady Jennifer, speaking, I don't know, she had the over age 50 channel there, and along with the tarot, I think she got a couple. Everybody's got a couple, just like Mr. Mantis over in Akabulan, Africa. Got a chicken if Denzel Moss has one though, 959. Have another one. But it's actually a beautiful thing, especially once you've been going and getting it up and everything, get it up, getting it off, and off the ground. These thoughts that we've thought about along the way, just figuring out how to do it. And even for myself, I've gotten a little bit better. We can always make improvements and everything as far as time and specs on the shit. Fucking with this little phone anyway. Yeah. I mean, even down to the freeze frame. 10:55 on the clock. Actually in Hoover right now, Anyway, I want to go ahead and also Egyptian Oracle. She came straight in also, and that what do we split off of that one? We split off of that one. Young elders and everything about influence. And I like I love that beat. I love that the whole. Actually, when I first heard it, it was real. I mean, it's just talking real shit. Talking real shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking real shit. So might as well go ahead and you guys have all been established and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't even paying attention to this shit right here. Wasn't even paying attention to it. And what do you call it? The blow up smoke in the ass. One of the running jokes, And it's a G.I. Joe on a J.O. K.E. You know where that go already. 1 to 1 o'clock. Miss Kenya. Miss Kenya, Lady Kenya. I wonder if, the word father, I wonder if she really is a fat her, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if she really is fat, Like Adane, the African Tales. I remember sharing that with you. Adane, she just stank, had all kinds of sores and nobody wanted to fuck with her. And then they still had a prince. Yeah, he played the music, and his father was a medicine man, the one who he adopted. I'm gonna tell you about that story. Yeah, short version. He adopted him, but he was actually the fucking real royalty. And so the son that was up underneath the king, in which like five kings came together, 318 on the clock. 5 kings came together to form different coalitions or what have you not. Pretty much just like inside of Joshua chapter 10, you see the 5 kings. And so he transitioned, the king transitioned. And so his son, who was adopted, and he didn't know, either. He assumes that he's going to be king inside the land. And again, they got to go to people like us, the seers, the whisperers, those in which whom Etana, in which the Most High and Big Mama chose to go ahead and be in different certain positions. So they had to go to them first, because they didn't do this like Saul did. Saul went ahead, he was stupid and shit too. I guess he was tall and beautiful, whatever, and he goes ahead and was told not to fuck with the necromancy, don't fuck with the magic shit, don't fuck with the priest shit, don't fuck with it, just be the king. And we weren't even supposed to have a king, so your office was fucking already just given by because of what the people fucking want, giving the people what the fucking people fucking want, And those are the people, P-E-O-P-L-E, not ELs. But they want 23 like ants, and that's pretty much that's what the Han family pretty much tried to go ahead and do. Ants and everything get together. Same thing with the dirty Mexicans, the dirty South Americans or South Africans. Because they helped them also as far as when the Australians came over, whether they wanted to believe it or not, those that are nowadays, they helped them to go ahead and create the actual letter A again, so they can go ahead and use the word magic, letter magic, and doing whatever it is that they wanted to do. Was come to South Africa, come and say, hey, we were here for fucking centuries and centuries and centuries too. This is our land too. And evidently, that's part of Winnie's crew. Winnie the Pooh, another shit. Because Nelson Mandela, 1611, on the clock, he was put in prison for 25 years. And then all of a sudden, we got the Mandela effect, and he coming out, and people and shit missing, the Bernstein missing, the bears and everything, the Fruit of the Loom, Corpoconia is fucking missing, all that type of shit. And Kobe crash with the 5 trophies on fucking Homer Simpson. I think it was Homer Simpson. That comes to pass, you know what I'm saying? I took a picture the other day of him with his 24 on, down in LA. And it was all pinked out all the way around, all pinked out, inked out, 174 on the clock. About that 74, we just multiplied that by the 9, and that's motherfucking the tricks to 666. Yeah. But you got to do it by what? By the 9. By the 9. It has to go by the 9. If it doesn't go by the 9, that shit ain't gonna work on the first plateau. Now they flip it now. They do go ahead and flip the 6 and everything. Utilize it on that, with 18, I believe. And we'll get a different same thing result. And so all these things are, I forget who said it. He said, language is primitive, That's what he said. He said language is primitive. So all these primates and everything around here, gorilla-looking motherfuckers, Hanuman, what do you call it? Descendants from fucking with the what did he? The gorilla on the fucking 1933. When they brought the gorilla in to save the Caucasian lady, in New York, where the UN was. Okay. They was pretty much calling again all people from all nations coming in, but especially for here, for some reason was going to be that of the Caucasian and everything. So I guess it's going to be the marriage between the UK, meaning Britain, and then the Ukraine. The same Khazars and everything of the Nazi, which is Naphtali. Okay, that's the deer. Asher, again, that's going to be the ashes. Zebulun, which are the ships, people who run the ships. And Issachar, which are the stubborn motherfucking asshole donkeys. The asshole donkeys, which the shit fall out. And, that's Ashkenazi Jews right there. And the J.E. because they was jealous motherfuckers too. That's the reason why they named it. Strange changes from Ye, like Kanye, West, and he knows that's the West over there. And we're the East. And so, and it was a Khan, meaning serpent, and even Ka, meaning body, just like Allah, Because we got Ka is for the body, and Ba is that of the soul or spirit, or even the soul, sun. And so, everybody went ahead and played the game, made the different ways, records, whatever it is they wanted to go ahead and do. With the tools they had, tools that was given to them. And the explanation, quotation mark on the had on both sides again. Okay. Yeah, do what they do. And hey, it's everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. Everybody got choices too. Yeah. Excuse me. Everybody got choices. Anyways, also give a shout out to a beautiful exhortation again this morning, or this dawn, at the break of dawn, I should say, with Capitina Tanil. Right on point again with a lot of stuff. I was, I guess, different, I knew it from the get-go with Judah Leon, he was doing the Humpty Hump. I saw it, but I don't know what, I guess his time limit was up also to just go ahead and put it out there, even though, I guess his contract was out on that, so he had to go ahead and just put it on out there, And hey, they gotta do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? 2002. Ain't tripping. What else? 10. And then I guess we coupled that with detachment. Lynn seeing things through Lynn's eyes was that right there. Coupled with, I'm going to go ahead and think I remember it was Egyptian organ. Beautiful splice. Anyways, I was just getting out here because, as you probably saw, I was laying around there all day. It was pretty good. I think I put in 7 hours on that one. And then I was slow yesterday, riding this bus and everything. I didn't even have to go that far, I was slow. My mental and everything reaction was just hecka slow. Or either I was just stuck in a past tense frame, just going over inside my mind. And missing Mortem, I guess. But, the rewind on it after I get to slow down and make the rewind on it. Some good shit. It was some good stuff. Yes, sir. So how's your whole day going? It's a little bit dry right now. It's all good. How's your day going? Yeah. I know it's going a little bit better than yesterday, for one. Here today, go ahead and correct it a little bit if you can. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, that was a confirmation. Just a little bit. A closer touch of love. Let me spend some time. Time is that of truth. Emit. Backwards or forwards, however you want to do it. Emit. right now. It's kind of windy, and I'm going with the wind right now. So I guess on my way back, I'll be going against the wind. And they call the wind Mariah. Got a hunk on that one. Mariah, Mariah. Oh yes, they call the wind Mariah. That's actually Amharic. You know, I thought it was actually Ethiopian. I thought it was Ge'ez. These are the type of songs he was trying to put on. I guess being in the military, he was just trying to be a copycat. You know, this uncle of mine, Mario Alonzo, you know, with the military thing on blues, and you know, like I said, bragging with the 66 cities that he toured around in Deutschland, you know. And singing type of songs like that, with as opposed to pop or, you know, soul music and everything. I guess he really wanted to be a really big shot in the military. Oh, you had to be a big shot. If that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah. But wow. It is not bad to go ahead and cop a squat, you know? Cop a squat. Mm-hmm. So who else? I can't remember right now off the top of my head. But everybody is doing some pretty busy stuff, you know? You know, like it got all nationalities, you know, like with Lady Tiffany, you know, Garcia. No, I'm sorry, that was Rusty, you know, with the bleep on the Garcia, you know. And I didn't even, you know, fuck with South America too much just yet, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and watch this novella, you know, the Queen of the South and everything. To brush me up. She brushed me up and everything on me, like Pablo Escobar, you know. I did hit Argentina, you know, I've been in Argentina for a while, because they're the ones who has the lowest pop, I believe, of melanated on the island, and it was, or in the country, and it was, you know, at 40%, and it's down to like 2 and 3%. And the thing of it is you have to keep a percentage, you know, like America, you know, I'm sure it's more, but the bare minimum that you have to keep the percentage of is 13%. Why is that? Because 13 galaxies. So if you do not have a representative of the 13 galaxies upon the land, then the land is going to fucking, you know, all of our alien, all the places where we come from, is going, this is a school. This contract is not fucking upheld. I don't give a fuck what the UCC laws might go ahead and do. The contract from the Galactic is not upheld. You know, 2854, and that was 28 of man, and that's to the 54, you know, who made the big contract with the Berliners and those who came down from Aldebaran. This actually was Debaran, okay? Again, they went ahead and just put the Al on top of there, you know, and that's what really brought down the fucking the hertz on it to 174. And the reason why I went down to 174 because they have to have the base of 714, in which Emmanuel is actually, you know, spoken to come, you know. And yeah, you know, same thing with the Greek and everything, with the forget the name and everything. Basically, it's the Omega, the upside down U, okay? That of the Kappa, is it? It might be called Kappa. Iota, for sure. And I can't think of the other one right now for some reason. You know, so this is what I guess she was a, you know, cute smile, but you can see, and body, she had body and everything, but with the hair, you know, with me myself is just the natural, you know. So with the addition of all of the wig and weave and, you know, the butterfly, you know, what was it, butterfly goddess and everything, you know, when she graduated, Miss Dr. Schmo, you know, when she said, believe in yourself with the capital ELF, you know what I'm saying, extra low frequencies. And then, you know, with the shorts and everything, grinding also too, you know. And stand in the dark a lot because she got hair on, she grow hair and shit too. So, you know, early mornings and the late night and everything, she didn't want you to see her whiskers and shit. You know, because her family has been fucking deep as fuck into fucking witchcraft for her mother. You know, all the bitches that got motherfucking hair on their motherfucking chin, they finally did too much motherfucking damn, too much fucking of this witchcraft. And so, you want to be a man? I mean, it's actually, well, man, we really are both. We really are both in the energies and everything. So since you want to be the man, you know, and take over down here, then I guess these families put a lot of fucking work in, like Rena's, you know, and because they grew fucking beards and shit. They grew beards. And even when it came out to Bird, you know, Admiral Bird was telling us what's going on, but when they named her, you know, the daughter Bird and Bridget, to, you know, Bridge, actually was a rendition also of Rena, a small version and everything. You know, Bird, she can't have no fucking babies. But yes, she work at motherfucking the welfare office, CPS, you know, to go ahead and function they shit off and everything. You know, to be functional inside their thing. And then Ariel and fucking Jael or Jay, you know, they went into the Arizona along with Bobby Collins. You know, they you know, Cologne family and shit again, to go ahead and get degrees or what have you not. I'm pretty much going to be in the healthcare or some type of counseling. You know what I'm saying? And I come up from Johnny Collins and motherfucking that of damn, what was her name? It wasn't Belda? I think it was Belda. Belda has something going on with the lips too. Beautiful body, and you know, she's had the flowest hair and everything, light skin. And Johnny, he had enough brain. He had a big head. I love his smile though, and he did go on the stage and act the Othello and everything. You know what I'm saying? But he joined the Air Force too. You know, the people that forced the fucking air upon us and everything. He went to join them too. You know, even at the Air Force Academy, that's in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they when I got through, I went to fucking West Point. You know, the person I work for in SAC and everything, he almost the Applebee's up there and everything. So the headquarters that of fucking Applebee's inside of Dallas and Louisville said, hey, we can't work here because this is corporate, but we got the partner over here in motherfucking SAC town. You know, and so that's what they shot me over there to that one, and took me on in, you know, because again, it was worth ethic, and not only that, it was given obliged to that of the covenant and you know, that which we established even with those of some of us that are in the military. Okay? Because God wouldn't be God, meaning Gad wouldn't be Gad, Gadriel, meaning warrior, if we didn't have motherfucking people in place. Now, when it came to fucking shooting, you know, doing too damn much, when they shot off the atomic bomb, and fucking, you know, looked up and they said, hey, what the fuck? We looked down and said, what the fuck? These motherfuckers woke up. We got to go down here and do something right now. Or for those that are already established right there, we got to go up and do something right now. Come about Come up out the ice. Come up out of Agartha, you know, and surround these motherfuckers at Sham Bula. Okay, Sham Bula. See, Sham. This is the Hamites. Okay, the serpentine and the Hamites of Allah that have, learned to go ahead and duplicate and dig up underneath too. Shambhala, and create the illusion that the whole world is not connected. But we can go ahead and drive across these parts and everything. Only reason why sometimes we can't get across this whole damn thing is because of ice and the different borders in which, hey, they have UN and different militaries, and even that of the Foreign Legion of the League of Nations, okay? Elon, the L's of the League of Nations, okay? Which we went ahead and made these agreements with to go ahead. They made these establishments. We didn't make these motherfucking establishments and agreements with. Fuck no. But we let them go ahead and do it, because there's going to have to be a big, when the polls switch right now. The polls start, when they switch right now, and everybody knew this shit. Yeah, everybody knew this shit. And the polls fucking switch right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been fucking kind of cool for me, because all my days and everything and nights, ever since I was down here